Hi, welcome to the channel. You're watching Soul Revolution TV and I'm Shay. And I've been going through the zodiac signs. This is a check-in, so whenever you come across this video is when you're meant to see it. This is timeless. And we're going to take a look and see what's going on for you right now, Aquarius, and get some advice. So let's get into it. Universe, spirit guides, and angels, connect me with Aquarius's energy. Show me what is going on in their life right now. Important messages for Aquarius. Okay, so this is going to be for your thoughts. Nine of Cups. So we have some wishing energy here. So for the most part, you're content right now, but you're wishing for more. In your feelings, we have the Six of Swords. So moving away from something, could be traveling that you're feeling called to do. We'll clarify that in a minute. So what are your actions right now? So we have the Page of Earth or Page of Pentacles. This is someone who is learning something new, studying something in particular. For those of you that are taking classes, this is about you doing that right now, or in the process of doing that. Under the deck, we have the Six of Pentacles. This is about give and take between you and others. This could be gifts from other people of money or time. Under that, we have the Six of Fire. So it's about expansion and about being seen and heard. So let's clarify. Let's start with the Nine of Water, or Nine of Cups. This is in your thoughts. So universe, spirit guides, and angels, show me what is going on in the mind of Aquarius right now with this Nine of Cups. So we have the Eight of Pentacles, the Magician, and the Eight of Cups. Under the deck, we have the King of Swords. So I'm seeing you thinking about working on something now. This could be your job or career and advancing to the next level. With this Eight of Cups, I feel like you may be content right now, but you're wanting more out of your career, possibly more out of your personal life as it pertains to relationships. But overall, just deciding that you need to move on or move up a level in some way. So let's clarify the Six of Air or Six of Swords for your feelings. Tell me about the Six of Air for Aquarius feelings. Tell me more about the Six of Air. What is this about? We have the Strength card. It's another 8. The Death card. And the Two of Pentacles. Under the deck, we have the Nine of Pentacles. So this is like a more of a single energy or entrepreneurship vibe. With the Strength card, I feel like this is you gathering the courage to face something and needing the time to do that. So if you've had a hectic life up to this point, or you feel like maybe there's just too much noise and you need time away to think on things. Like I said, this could be about traveling just on your own to get some peace and quiet to reevaluate. And with the Death card, this is about changing your overall perspective about your life, about the meaning of your life, and balancing out the practical as well as you may feel like your dreams are maybe impractical, but this is about giving your dreams more, bringing your dreams into life, basically, making them a reality is what I'm getting. But needing the time away to figure this out, how you're going to balance this out in your life. Like I said, it could be a new business project, or just deciding to start a business on your own. With the Six of Pentacles under the deck, this is about gaining help from others. You could be getting a loan as well. So let's take a look at the actions. Page of Earth. Clarify the Page of Earth for Aquarius, for their actions. How does all this fit together? Tell me more about the Page of Earth. We have the Seven of Cups, Queen of Swords, and the Six of Cups. Under the deck, we have the Five of Wands and the Six of Wands. So I'm seeing that sometimes we can have too many options and it confuses us as to how do I pick between all these options that I have. And trying to narrow it down with the Queen of Swords, being more logical about it. Figuring out, okay, what it is that I want and how can I utilize the right tools to eventually get what I want. And with the Six of Cups, this is something that you've been thinking about for a long time. And this has to do with maybe a memory or a moment in time when you had that feeling of nostalgia, the feel goods. That's what I call them, the feel goods. That good feeling that you got at that time, and trying to create that again, but in a more practical way. And with the Page of Pentacles, this is about you analyzing your options so you can best utilize the right tools. Like I said, if this is about a new business venture or starting your own business, or it may be just something of a hobby. I'm not downplaying hobbies because they can turn out to be pretty profitable in the long run, but just something that you want to bring new life into your life with this project, or this passion project is what I see. Tell me more about the Six of Pentacles for the overall energy. What is the Six of Pentacles about? So for the Six of Pentacles, we have the Justice card, Three of Cups, and the Ten of Swords. Under the deck, we have the Six of Swords again, with the Four of Wands. So I'm feeling like this has to do with your family. Maybe you grew up with very little, and you want to be successful enough to be able to take care of your family monetarily. And with the Justice card, I feel like this is about balancing out any kind of beliefs you've had when it comes to your self-worth, is what I'm getting. And not letting other people dictate what it is that you do with your life. I see this Ten of Swords as being something that's draining you when it comes to maybe your family or other people, other friends maybe. But they may have a big impact on you when it comes to responsibilities. And Aquariuses aren't really known for being very emotional, although they may not show it. They are when it comes to their family especially. And I feel that this has to be healed and for you to be successful in this endeavor that you're wanting to set out to do. That's what I'm getting. But this may make more sense as I get the advice for you. So let's take a look at the advice for Aquarius. What is the advice for Aquarius? Now, if there's a particular question that you have, just think about the question as I shuffle and concentrate. What is Aquarius's advice as it pertains to this reading, as well as any questions that they may have at this time? So we have the Six of Water in the reverse, and we have the Three of Cups in reverse. So we had that Three of Cups here clarifying the Six of Pentacles as the overall energy. So let's see what that's about. So we have the Four of Water in reverse. So the potential block for this is, let's see, you are worthy and deserving of all that you dream of. But remember, so is everyone else. What if your joy comes at the expense of another person? Can you stand tall and proud and have respect for yourself if your happiness carries the price of another person's heartbreak or failure? Can you take genuine delight in your circumstances? Unintentional actions that cause hurt are one thing and can be forgiven, but what if the emotional consequences of an act done with awareness and intent? So for this card that appears reversed, cautions you against vanity, arrogance, selfishness, and self-importance, and symbolizes a need to look yourself in the eyes. Are you about to choose a path that leads to another's distress or downfall? If the answer is yes, be mindful of the fact that the universal law of cause and effect will hold court and sit in judgment. As always, there will be reward and consequence offered. If your choice is to continue forward, knowing that you may bring emotional anguish to another, be sure that the reward is far greater than the price you may end up paying. If you are at a crossroads, you don't do it. You still have the opportunity to answer no and have your actions reflect that choice. So, this is talking about the emotional cost of your actions and happiness, your happiness at another's expense. So, these are for those of you that are headed that direction, but this is just cautioning you. But the positive side to this card is talking about awareness and confidence and accepting yourself and any mistakes that you've done. Self-belief, feeling you deserve more. Being aware of your weaknesses, but focusing on strengths. And knowing that your mistakes are an opportunity to learn. So let go of the idea of perfection and love yourself for who you are. Now, yes, we all can stand to improve on ourselves. But this is saying love yourself and be kind. It's about kindness. Knowing that you're going to make mistakes, but try and learn from them. So despite, in this picture you can see, I don't know if you can see it in there, but he's got a scar on his face. And it's talking about how despite his scarred appearance, he sees only beauty when he looks at his reflection. A gentle smile curves his lips as he regards himself with kindness and understanding. He has many weaknesses and during his lifetime has made many mistakes, and yet he chooses to see the lessons he's learned and forgive himself, instead of holding on to feelings of shame, regret, and guilt. Every scar makes him more beautiful, and every mistake presents him the opportunity to learn, to grow, and to become wiser. Like all of us, he has many strengths to balance out his weaknesses, and it is these strengths on which he chooses to focus. He believes he is deserving of both love and happiness, and even when life offers an experience that scars, he refuses to allow hurt or disappointment to erode his self-belief or close his heart. This doesn't mean that he is blind to his flaws, rather he accepts them for what they are, parts of a whole that is imperfect and perfect at the same time. So this asks whether you look at yourself with less love than you should. Do you see only your flaws and imperfections and feel as if you should apologize for having them, instead seeing them as something that gives you depth and character? Those flaws and scars and imperfections are aspects of your nature that make you truly beautiful. You would shine like the sun if you would accept them and forgive them and allow them to simply be a part of who you are. It is time to let go of the idea that to be perfect is to be without flaw. Stop looking for the perfect relationship, the perfect idea or creation, the perfect career or the perfect opportunity. Every relationship, every idea or creation, and every career path, and every opportunity has flaws and imperfections, and the potential to fail or go the wrong way. Realize that perfection is a paradoxical state that exists only when there is peaceful acceptance and unconditional love for those scars, weaknesses, and flaws. Perfection is only achieved in seeing, accepting, and loving the flaws, knowing that they are an undeniable, necessary part of the beautiful, magical whole. So this card asks that you release any feelings of inadequacy or discomfort. You are in this moment everything you are meant to be and so much more. Love yourself without conditions. So the saying of unconditional love, it's loving yourself unconditionally. So let's take a look at the Three of Water in reverse. A lot of signs have been getting the Three of Cups reverse. Actually, Sagittarius and Capricorn got Three of Cups for their advice. So you might want to look at that or those readings if you have any major placements. And also look at your birth chart, the transiting planets in the houses. I'm going to do a video on astrological events right now, so stay tuned for that. So the blockage for the Three of Cups in reverse, this appears in order to caution you against weighing down a potential outcome with the burden of our expectations. Make sure your hopes and desires are realistic and let go of those that are not. Free yourself of the binding nature and weight of unrealistic expectations, and in doing so, allow the outcome you seek to manifest in its own way and time. Remember, the more you expect, the more disappointed you will be if the future you hope for does not unfold as you imagine. So leave things open for your future. Don't expect too much. I mean, that takes the fun out of the life, living your life day by day. And the positive side to this card talks about hopefulness and the joy of anticipation. So take satisfaction from your endeavors on a moment-to-moment basis. Look to the future with anticipation. Your success will continue, and a rewarding outcome. So this card represents satisfaction and indicates that you have come to a time to rejoice in life and your success. This symbolizes the joyous potential for a rewarding outcome. It also signifies the importance of taking time to appreciate, celebrate, and enjoy yourself along the way. Look back and be proud of what you have accomplished. Do a little victory dance before turning once more to the future with a heart full of hope and a smile upon your lips. It is important to allow yourself these moments of joy and celebration and to remember them. So make sure you spend less time in the past and less time in the future and more on the present. Sometimes we forget to enjoy the time we have right now. And instead of living right in the present, we miss out. If we're always living in the past or living in the future, we don't have control over what happens. I mean, we only have control over right now. And I feel like that has, maybe you're very hard on yourself, Aquarius. And you pick apart yourself, all your flaws and things that you don't like about yourself. But this is saying be kind to yourself, and because we all have flaws, but that's what builds our character, right? We have to have that I want to equate it to a diamond. A diamond doesn't become a diamond by just sitting there. There's a lot of pressure being put against that rock in order to become a diamond. So that's what we need, but you don't have to let that be your focus all the time. And that concludes your reading, Aquarius. I hope you liked it. Please subscribe if you haven't, and share this with another Aquarius. And today is the full moon in Scorpio, so if you have any Scorpio placements, go take a look at that reading. And I will see you soon.